discuss something with you. They do want to give you something that will sort of like make sure that you're on good terms. Hi Scorpios, good morning, good morning, good morning. Our morning and chill, tarot and chill morning spread is back. Today we're going to do a spread for everybody who has Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. For everybody who has a connection with someone. So if you are a Scorpio who, let's say, is not a free roaming, like sort of Scorpio, excuse me. If you're not like a Scorpio who is a free roaming Scorpio, but if let's say you have a specific connection with someone, we're going to take a look at that. Obviously, for that reasons, we're using a bit, darker deck. This one we used before. You guys loved it. I love this deck too. So, and we of course will, as always, I'm very loyal to the Rider-Waite. We'll use them as well. Anyway, let's get started. So first row is going to be you, second row is going to be your person, and let's get started. Before we get started, also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. You can say thanks if you want to donate to the channel. There is a thanks button underneath this video. So anyway, let's get started. And if you want to learn tarot, check out my tarot course. Links to everything is always in the description. Anyway, let's get started. So we have you starting here. Your first row is you. We have Page of Wands. We have the Hanged Man. We have interesting Five of Pentacles. So this is, again, it might not resonate with all the Scorpios. This is for Scorpios who are in a connection with someone. Like if you have a connection, if you know about this, you're dealing with someone, this is for you, okay? Okay, so we have third card, Five of Pentacles. We also have here Ten of Cups. Ooh. Scorpio reading. Okay. Loved one. Let's see. And we have here Six of Swords. Okay, this is you. Now let's look second row, your person. We have here Four of Pentacles. We have King of Pentacles. Ooh, at least they have money. Just kidding. Let's see. We have here the Empress. We have the Moon. Ain't no Scorpio read if there is a moon showing up. Lately it's been your card. Let's see. One more card. Ooh, two cards came up. We have Nine of Swords showing up kind of in a reverse, even though I'm not doing reversals today. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. Okay. They took more than one card. And let's just see overall connective energy. This card wants to pop up. Not Death, Devil. Wow. So let's see, Scorpios. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. So there's a lot going on here. So, get comfy because we have a lot to discuss here. First row, like I said, is you. Second row is your person. Connective energy is Devil. So you have this very passionate, I feel like, very... I don't want to say necessarily for all of you toxic, because word toxic is being overused, I think, these days, but I do think there is a little bit of a toxic between the two of you guys. Why? Because see the Devil card here, it's actually, I was gonna say it's Death card. I was like, oh, is it your card? But it's no, in this deck this is the Devil. This card kind of looks like combination of Death card and something else, and I'm getting that this person at times might be testing you, tempting you. You both have this like influence on each other where you both might be testing each other's limits. Now, in some things it could be good stuff, if you know what I mean, wink wink, but like in other things it might not be. So let's get into this a little bit more, because I do feel like a strong attachment, strong connection, but at the same time it's like you sometimes do manage to bring it's weird because you do bring the best of each other and the worst of each other. I don't know how this works. Now when it comes to you, your first card here is Page of Wands. So in this deck specifically, there is this person who is running away from this devilish like figure, which is interesting because we pulled the Devil as the connective energy. So for some of you, you are the one who might be running from the connection. For some of you, you might be also the one who feels tempted by this connection. Like you feel that, you reach your sort of like equilibrium, you reach your zen-like state. But with this person, at times, some of your fears, some of your anxieties maybe even are like reawakened. So it's like, I don't feel like they might even necessarily be doing as much to trigger you, but I do feel like there is a tendency for you, especially when the two of you like communicate with each other, when there is any kind of communication even with other people involved, there is a tendency for you to like get really triggered by something. And I feel like when you get triggered with the Hanged Man card here, you just sort of like go into that state which I feel like you don't like to be in that state, because it reminds you, maybe you have some bad like triggering memory, I don't know, something that's reawakens. And then the Five of Pentacles is like a really scary card here too. It's like a bit darker deck. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you start feeling the same familiar sort of left out in the cold, but they don't necessarily leave you out in the cold, if you know what I mean. We'll get into what's going on with them. I feel like you're trying your best to focus on the positive. You're trying your best here with the Ten of Cups to manifest a change, maybe in the connection, or if not in the connection, in your own life. I feel like with the Six of Swords, you're really trying also to leave behind whatever happened in the past, whatever didn't work for you. And like just, you want to be happy, I feel like here. But sometimes you feel just overwhelmed. It's almost like you catch a wave where you feel like you're going in a good direction. It could be within your connection. You feel like everything's getting better. But then it's like there is at times this moments when you are triggered and you are just like, how do I basically, how do I not, how do they say, not today, devil, or something like that. You're trying basically to not let the dark side win, because we all know when Scorpio goes to the dark side, that's like Anakin, I don't know, Darth Vader, whatever. So you're basically, excuse me, you're basically really, really trying, I feel like, to not go to the dark side. That's what I feel. Now, who are you connecting with? Second row is them, like I said. Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Empress. I think that the person could be very wealthy, or has a potential at least to be wealthy. They might be like creative or talented in some way. King of Pentacles, they are showing up to me as somebody who financially and career-wise stable. Like, I feel like emotionally, I'm not sure, but when it comes to finances, career, money, they've manifested, they've built something. They have stuff, like they have things. I mean, obviously there's a lot of different people from different countries, different ages watching, so I cannot say exactly, what level, is they manifested, but I feel like it's a good one, and it's where they are, they can build a lot more from that. That's what I see. Four of Pentacles, they are very, how you say it, cognizant of also their inner circle, wealth, finances. Could be somebody who can give you good financial advice, by the way. This person maybe works with finances, maybe understand finances well. Maybe just, if it's not that, it could be that they're just good at practical material stuff. Could be at times closed off with their emotions. I feel like what's also bringing you anxiety is when they don't fully tell you 100% everything, because you are like, oh, they must be hiding something, right? So at the same time, I feel like with the Empress card, it's weird message that I get, because here the Empress next to the moon. I feel like for some of you, you might either have like moon synastries or Venus synastry. So again, you might have like some planet, with moon Venus correspondence. Like, let's say it's their moon, your Venus, or your sun. So they might have moon and Scorpio, then stuff like that could be there. There's something also about the mother that's important. Either their relationship with their mother, your relationship with your mother. Maybe one of you has a relationship with a mother that mirrors this connection in some way. There is some wound, maybe like mother wound for you or for them, that's getting like both triggered, but I feel like healed as well in this connection. And I think honestly, like, even when we don't end up, let's say, with a specific person or whatever, the wounds that are brought up, they always kind of, because see, the thing is like, what is the wound really, right? When we talk about trauma, right? You experience something as a child where you are not really developed yet, where you're very vulnerable, where you're very sensitive. And as a child, let's say if your mom, like, I don't know, abandoned you at that age, not abandoned, maybe is a big example, but maybe your mom like said something mean to you or whatever, or I don't know, was just a little cold to you and you needed more. See, as a child, this was the end of the world. Like you know, like there was a part of you that basically just couldn't handle it, which is obvious, you were a child, right? But like, see, sometimes our wounds are triggered, and it's a good thing when we are an adult, because see, what you couldn't deal with when you were a child, you can deal with as an adult. But you do have to have a consciousness of, I'm not a child anymore, who couldn't, protect myself, or who couldn't, accept something that happened to me. Like it's a part of conscious growing up. It's something I've actually learned in my own therapy journey, where it's like, yes, when you were like, let's say 6-7 years old, something that happened, you couldn't deal with it. It was too much. I agree. But like, as we are growing, as we are understanding consciously that we are adults now who can handle so much more, we're so much more powerful, slowly we can start understanding how the situation, like we can deal with it today, right? Not then maybe, but today. And that's how slowly the process of healing happens. So I'm picking up something like that for some of you guys, where yes, the connection does trigger, I feel like, either for you or for them, maybe for both of you, some of this kind of childhood traumas and stuff like that. Again, could be Cancerian energy too, because usually this is like where in a relationship you might have one partner who's sort of mirroring some of the stuff you had with your partner. Parent, too. So yeah, there's some kind of like stuff like that going on the subconscious level. The moon card, they do keep certain part of themselves hidden. See, that's the thing. And you don't like that, because for you, like, you see, like, this is also where you're not on the same page. How I see that you're not on the same page, just a quick tarot lesson. I sometimes do what's called like looking into a situation, like let's say this is at night, this is during the day. So where they are, it's a full moon night. Here, where you are, it's a rainbow, during midday or something. So what I'm getting is like, for you, you want to have everything open, no secrets. Let's just be honest with each other. Let's share things together. Like, this is you. That's what you need to be happy. For them to stay safe, I feel like with the moon card, they need to have certain secrets, certain part of their life that no one knows about. And I don't think that this is what you're comfortable with, because like when someone has secrets, when you don't know what's going on currently, maybe you're taking a break with this person and you're like, but I don't know what they are doing, what they're up to there. How can I even invest in the situation anymore? I'm not saying you should. I'm just getting like there's an energy like that. And then it's interesting because what this person maybe doesn't show you actually is they also have like a lot of anxiety. Like, look at this, 9 of Wands. Here, 9 of Wands in this deck is almost kind of like another 9 of Swords, because you see this devilish like thing, in the air. And the connective energy, interestingly enough, is also that. And we have the 9 of Swords. So they have a lot of fears, a lot of like inner demons, I feel like, that they are fighting, a lot of anxiety. That, I want to remind you though, they did come up kind of reversed. So what does it mean? I feel like what it means is that they are trying to overcome that. But again, I feel like maybe you are a little bit ahead of them, because with the 6 of Swords, maybe because you are on a spiritual journey or on a spiritual path and you've been on this path for a while, you have already like dealt with some of your things, some of your issues. So you already are like, you're just ready to leave it all behind and be happy, even though we can see here, right, you're still being triggered by some stuff. But for them, I feel like this is only, I don't want to say that this is the beginning of the process, because obviously I don't know if it is or not. I feel for them it's more like they still don't even know what is the source of the way they behave or the way they feel, there's a big difference when, let's say, you have certain pattern in relationships or whatever, where let's say why you're doing this, why it's happening. like you already are taking steps to heal that, versus sometimes you are in the dark, you kind of are not even sure where is this all coming from, what's going on. You know that like there's something wrong, you know there's probably a reason, but like you're not sure. And I feel like for this person, this could be the place, again, could be the place where they're in. They feel very lonely with this, because see, the thing is, like, this person might have like either public or professional side, I'm seeing here with the Four of Pentacles, where they do have like, let's say, people who are in their career life, in their, you know, in the professional life, but then they have a side of them which I feel, I don't know if this person has a good relationship with their mother, if she's in this world or not, but there's something where I don't feel like they really have that family support either. There's some disconnect with family too, and I feel like when they're dealing with their emotional side, they're all alone. There's no one really there. They're just sort of like in this place where there's thoughts which can sometimes be quite dark on their own. Connective energy did show up as the devil, so again there is a lot of triggers that at times comes up in this connection. Five of Cups also at the bottom. Somebody here is disappointed about something. Let's see a little more. Let's see how the two of you connect more. Let's see. We have here Page of Cups. Ouch, too many cards. We also have here the Hierophant. And we have here the Magician. So what's interesting is that the connection that you feel, again, sometimes we have connections with some people, they go somewhere, sometimes not. I'm not saying here yet like what's going on necessarily, you know, is the future of the connection. But what I feel like at the moment, there is a sense of this, whatever this is, even if it's just meant to be some powerful lesson, it's there for a reason. Because with the Hierophant and the Magician, you are like, you both, I feel like, have a chance. First of all, with Hierophant, yes, things could be more serious if you both decide that that's what you want. But at the same time, you both, I feel like, can reach a much higher level, like of almost mastery over your reality. So you both, I feel like, can let go of some pretty significant fears or some significant things that hold you back and really set yourself free. Page of Cups, I feel like the feelings are here, but a lot, again, see, the thing is, like, I feel like this whole thing would be so much easier if you both just really communicated with each other better. Like, if you both just were, I mean, again, I feel like from your side, you're more open. It's more their side where they are now 100% sharing with you. Let's just see how this person feel about you. We have here Five of Swords. Very conflicted, very not in the same place. Ten of Pentacles. We have here Page of Pentacles. And we have here Four of Wands. See, what's interesting here is that we have Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of things that this person wants to tell you. I keep getting that. A lot of things they want to explain, a lot of things, but it's kind of hard. I don't know why, because honestly we have so much communication. This is like a communication age, right? We have WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, I don't know, Instagram DM, Twitter DM, I don't know, email. Yeah, so I don't know. Here on this card there's this man standing with a bird, you know, back in the day they sent birds, right? That's what was going on. Imagine how it was like to do tarot reading back when people were using actual birds to send messages. I just thought about this for a second. What happened to the bird he sent, right? I'm just trying to imagine this for a second. Anyway, but how they feel about you? I feel like they are not on the same page with themselves, how they feel about you. There is a part of them that really wants you, that really desires the connection, wants to talk to you, wants to be with you, loves you, thinks about you day and night. There's another part of them like, I cannot deal with this. This is not my, I need to be single for a while. I need to focus on work. Yes, Ten of Pentacles with a Page of Pentacles, big part of what they're focusing is, I do believe, is work. So if, let's say, you had a situation where this person told you, oh, I gotta work, whatever, I don't feel like they were lying, at least according to these cards. At the same time, they're someone who I feel like when they think of a relationship with you, they think of only serious. Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Wands, only serious, needs to be serious. I'm getting for some of you, this is the person who lost either, I feel like something with their mother keeps coming up. I don't know what is that. And sorry, I have to turn something off. Yeah, as I said, like, as I mentioned this, even like I started having noises. So I don't know how it connects with you here. Let me see, hold on. Because like, it's whenever I do a reading, by the way, when a person is like not on the same page with themselves, like, it's just like the thoughts are so erratic, it's like hard to follow. We have here Three of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Sun, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. What I feel like this person hopes is that others understand where they are coming from, because for them it feels like a valid thing why they maybe sometimes act a little strange. There's a part of them that's a bit childish too, but they love the nurturing part of you. How they see you at the moment. We have here Four of Cups, and they see you as that you are not sure about them now. The Emperor, they might also be worried that you have someone else. Seven of Wands, they don't like that. Seven of Pentacles, but at the same time they also kind of know they brought this upon themselves. So it's like I feel like it's a very confusing situation, because let me see a little more, hold on. Ace of Wands, because an opportunity to do something has been here all along. Judgment, it almost felt like divinely guided opportunity. Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles, but someone said like, oh no, I'm dealing with too much right now, I can't handle this, blah blah blah. Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like this created this whole like stuckness or something. However, with Six of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like there is going to be like a victory in a situation. Somebody's going to feel victorious. Let me see why. Why Two of Cups? Because for some of you, there's going to be an acknowledgement maybe of a connection. Yeah, look at this, Two of Cups to the Six of Cups. I feel like for some of you who again have a good connection, like you just know that you guys have issues, but the connection is good. I feel like there's going to be an acknowledgement that you, like, hey, we love each other. Let's just go back together. Let's try this again. I feel like it's going to be possible for quite a few of you here. Again, you know, always very careful. Do not give false hope, but obviously you know your situation better. Like, so let's see. Anything else you need to know? The Fool, yeah, for some of you it's just, you know, with or without them, I do feel like there is this new beginning, romantic partnership, what you always wanted, like love, commitment, very sweet also feeling, very innocent, very special kind of love. That's the kind of special love where, you know, you go on dates, coffee dates, take cute pictures together, I don't know, plan cute little activities together, you know, that activity, you know, planning for dating. Temperance, but it's like there is this healing that's taking place, and I feel like someone has been patient, but it's also, I think what's important here is to understand that whatever things look like on a surface, you are always in a better place than you were yesterday. I feel like for someone it's hard to grasp. Some of you think like things are getting worse in your life. I don't even feel like it's about this connection. I feel like you're always better, you're always growing, you're always healing. So just know that there is a lot, you know, that you have that's going for you. I hope that makes sense. Let's take one more. Yeah, but look at this, and I want to clarify, since this card came up, why is the Devil card here as your connective energy? Why is it here? The Ace of Swords, the Moon, Tower, Four of Pentacles. It's straightforward. High Priestess, my God, High Priestess at the bottom. I think Ace of Swords clarifying that when it comes to thinking, thoughts, right? Swords are mental energy. Thoughts, communication, it's always very confusing what someone is actually doing, what someone is actually thinking. Four of Pentacles, because someone is holding back, and with the Tower there's these moments that come at times where just, you know, either somebody is like cannot hold it anymore, and they just like suddenly come and say like something that sounds crazy, or just like it creates tower moments in the connection because it cannot be stuck, like things have to be moving. But I feel like because of sort of keeping some stuff inside, that's what creates the whole toxicity, if you will. Anyway, we'll take this further into extended. What I want to clarify in the extended, I'll be using another Rider-Waite. I have one more, is okay. What should we clarify? What should we start with? What are their current intentions towards you? Let's do 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, the new beginning, how will it manifest? Like, is it even possible? Let's take 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I also want to see, what does this person wants to say to you? Let's take 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do they want to offer to you? 2 cards. 1, 2. I also want to see how will the connection manifest. Like, what's the future of this connection? Let's take 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so anyway, we'll take a look at this and more. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining. Really, as always, appreciate your love and support, and we'll talk soon. Bye.